Hey Crusaders, it's Miss Melissa, and today I want to talk to you about swimming. One of the first things we do for swimming is we do a little test, and I'm going to go over the parts of the test with you today so you know what to expect. The first part of the test is getting in the pool safely. So you might get in the water using the ramp or the lift. You may also use the stairs. All of those things are located at the shallow end of the pool. So that's the end that's not quite as deep. And the first thing we're going to do when we get in the pool is we're going to sit on the stairs or in our chair at the shallow end, and we're just going to put our feet in the water. That's usually the first part of swimming. The first part of your body that enters the water are your feet. So you might be sitting on the edge of the pool or walking in using the ramp, or even being lowered in using the lift, and your feet are going to touch the water first. The next thing that most people like to do when they're going into the pool is put their hands in the water. So you can do a little splashing, a little moving of the water with your hands. Remember, not too much. We don't want to splash our teachers in the face, but you can just touch the water and see how it feels. The next part of our body that goes in the water is our shoulders. So I want to see if you're comfortable going all the way down to putting your shoulders in the water, or you might take your hands and put some water on your shoulders using your hands. So at this point, your chest might be in the water. If you've come down to chest deep water level, may just be at your waist. If you are, you can bend your knees and get your chest in the water. And then the next part I want to see is if you can stay in that chest deep water for a minute. So we're just going to hang out here for a minute and get used to the temperature of the water. Then after that, the next part is to start putting our parts of our face in the water. So we're going to start with our chin. If you're comfortable putting your chin in the water, bend your knees, dip your chin in, and then not everyone likes this one. The next one are your ears. So we're going to dip our ears in the water. And when my ears go in the water, my mouth goes in the water, so I like to blow bubbles to keep that water out of my mouth. Remember, we don't drink the water. The next part is our nose. This reminds me of the song. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, and then what is that? Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. So we're doing nose now. Put my nose in the water. I can blow bubbles out my nose to make sure that the water doesn't go up it, because if the water goes up your nose, it's really uncomfortable. And the last part, with my whole face in, is my forehead. So here I go. I put my whole face in the water. You may not like to go all the way under like I did where your hair gets wet. You can just put your face in the water like this. And that lets me see if you can safely start swimming with your mouth near the water, because I can see if you can hold your breath underwater and make sure that your water stays out of your mouth and your nose. All right? But you might not be a student that you like to put your face in the water, and if you don't want to try that part, then that's okay. Instead, we're going to move on to the next part, and that's where I am going to help you, or a teacher assistant that's in the pool is going to help you navigate your way down to the deep end of the pool. So when you're going to the deep end, we're probably going to be holding on tight to you. We're going to help you float. May even sway through the water while we're making our way to the deep end, and just feel the way the water provides a little bit of resistance on our bodies and helps us stretch our arms and legs and really our whole back and spine really well, because it gives a little bit of pressure and a little resistance for us, but not too much. Keeps us limber. While you're doing that, we're going to see how well you lie on your back. How well you like to switch from your back to your side, and even switch from your back to your side to your stomach, where you're actually laying like this from your back to your side to your stomach, like Superman in the pool. After we do that for about a minute and see how well you like it, how well you like to lay on your back and your front, we will actually take a break and you get to do some fun stuff, because that is the end of the first part of our test. All right, bye, Crusaders.